Thank you. Yes, that's better. Very nice.
The chamber orchestra is a wonderful group that I worked first time last year, and we had very little time of rehearsal. We had only 1.5 days to prepare a program. It was very tight, very intense, but the result was very good. And I was very happy with the way the musicians were willing to take risks, musical risks, and try and create a concept of sound that I tried to explain to them in such a short time. They really tried very hard, and the result was wonderful. So there was a wonderful chemistry, which, of course, is a great, gives a great joy. And therefore, I thought that we should now try to do something again, with not so little rehearsals. That was the only condition. And since the proper amount of rehearsals was allowed for this concert, then I'm very, very happy and excited to be working with them again. Well, as a violinist, I can say that I gain very much from conducting, because the violin is not a polyphonic instrument which likes to be on top of everything, and everything is under, accompanying, accommodating, and everything. The problem with this is that many times we as violinists don't have a chance to actually be involved in what goes under the main line, so to say. And with conducting, of course, you cannot do that. You must know what is happening over, under, in the middle, everywhere. And therefore, I think that from conducting and getting involved in the scores and seeing how a composer orchestrates, how they distribute the voices, how they distribute, how they organize the rhythms, how they alter the melodies when they come back, you know, and to which instruments they give, and how then to organize and bring all this together into one voice. That's a great, great challenge. I must say that as a conductor, it helps me very much that I'm a violinist, because I know very well how to achieve what. So I can, as an instrumentalist, I can really give the orchestra a direct, so to say, instruction. And if it's not understood, I can even show it. And that, of course, creates a wonderful rapport with the musicians.
Da 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 ti.
You mean 135?
I mean into bar 125, yes. Da 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 ti. And please, these long notes that you have together with the horns, don't keep them like flat, but da 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 ti. There is life and creation.
Well, the string symphony of Mendelssohn is mostly there because I wanted to connect. This program, I think, reflects, so to say, or focuses more on Bach in a way, or actually starts from Bach and reflects in different times. So the Mendelssohn, of course, we know that was very obviously linked to Bach. The Stravinsky is another quite obvious huge Bach influence. And the Haydn maybe doesn't have to do so much with Bach, but Haydn for me is one of the greatest and most important composers. Haydn had a wonderful, unique imagination. Practically every symphony has a title, because he was able to produce any idea and put it into sounds. And therefore all his works are very original, and he's always making a new step, a new achievement with each of his symphonies. So the one we play is number 82. It's called The Bear, and its obvious title finds the justification in the last movement, which is a sort of say a dance. So, but the piece itself is a wonderful piece. It's a wonderful first movement. It has this, how can I say it, specialty that there is no real second movement in the sense of a slow movement, but it's rather again another kind of dancing movement. And the menuet, of course, which is essential in Haydn and in Mozart and in Beethoven, early Beethoven, and which is, I think, the most difficult thing to play. An orchestra that can play well a menuet can play practically almost everything, because the balance between the dance element and the style of the time, as well as the choice of rubatos, of humor, and of swinging, really prove the taste of an interpreter. So it's a very big challenge to play a menuet. So this is, I think, a wonderful piece to close the program, because it's a very extrovert piece. It's a work that is full of humor. It's a work that is lots of virtuosic passages, especially in the last movement for the orchestra, and I think is a piece that will send everybody home with a smile.